Abuse is not just physical. It's not just a black eye. It's, I'm going to withhold finances, it's, I'm going to ruin you, it's all kinds of other things. And once we were talking about, what was happening in my relationship, she referred me to my friend's house to get some advice. I'm Marcia Alderson, and my friend's house is near and dear to my heart and probably my favorite charity to give to. Originally, I heard about my friend's house when I moved to town and had gotten into real estate here. Been in real estate for years, but when I got into real estate here, it was certainly, Royal LePage was a big supporter through the Shelter Foundation. I learned about them there. But I also learned about them when I went to visit my divorce lawyer for the first time, and she talked about them. And I've been a huge supporter ever since. I'm a real estate agent in this community. I'm involved with families. I'm involved with finding families shelter. We find them a roof over their head, and home should be a safe place. Home should be a place where you are safe, you are happy. And if that's not the case, I guess that relationship to home and to shelter for me, if that is not the case, then there better be a place for you to escape to. And as we provide the means to acquire shelter, also, I need to be able to help those women that need to get out. My friend's house provides probably the only safe haven in South Georgian Bay, if I recall. That's a wide area. They get some support, but it certainly doesn't cover everything. Through this pandemic, there's never been a greater need. Never been a greater need. Everybody can help, even in a small way, and if everybody contributed just a little bit, if they saw something and they saw something going awry, if you notice something, say something. Even if it's just refer them to my friend's house. You don't get in the middle of it, but say something, do something, support, do anything you can. It could be as small as a little dinner party where instead of somebody bringing you a hostess gift, get them to make a donation. Hold little parties. There's small things that you can do, including becoming a monthly donor, including just buying a purple scarf if that's what's available at the time. But do something. If everybody does something, the world will be a different place. My hope is eventually that we don't need shelters anymore, but that's not realistic right now. I know that the calls for help have gone through the roof through this pandemic. So we need more beds. I think what we need is more beds. We need to be able to help more people. So I think that's the next campaign that I would like this community to get behind, is to provide more help to more people, to more women and children, and so that nobody ever has to wait for help. When they're ready to leave, and the courage that it takes to leave, when they get that courage, when they drum that courage up, that they're ready to leave, we need a place for them to go. So, more beds, more space, more help.